Hello everyone, this is Vinny from Compound Improvements. Welcome to the channel. What I want to talk about to you today is how to make better decisions, and specifically how to make better financial decisions. Why should you listen to me in the first place? That's a really good question. Well, because I've taken a lot of decisions in my life. I'm now 31 and I've taken decisions about the place where I live, which is now London in the UK, even though I came from São Paulo, Brazil. I took decisions about the work that I do. I work in strategy for Mondelez International, which is a chocolate company. If you don't know what it is, just Google Mondelez. The hobbies that I practice every day, which ranges from weightlifting to football to salsa dancing. But I've also made a lot of bad decisions in my life. So the bad decisions that I've taken were, to not care about politics at work, including biting my tongue when I should have, and to not trust my gut intuition and first decision basis. And it's really interesting because Henry Ford was a person that took decisions quickly, but then was very slow to change his mind. Why? Because he trusted his gut intuition, which is the subconscious level telling you, oh, all of your experience up to this point show you that you should take a path over another. So I feel qualified to talk about decisions, but if you still don't think that I know enough, that's fair enough, but I'm sure that you can learn from everyone that you meet and you can learn from me too. So without further ado, let's go with the top 10 ways to make better decisions. So the number one is mistakes loved a rush decision. So whenever I make a decision on a win or a rush to it, I either had to do it again or regret it. It's easier to take time to think through your decisions and get the right in the first try than actually trying to save time rushing them through it. So there is a saying, the Navy SEALs word that fits this perfectly, which is slow is smooth and smooth is fast. So that is something that I think a lot. Am I being productive or just busy? I even frame it. That's how much I love this. It means that by slowing down, you can get things right from the first try. And once you get things right, you won't need to return to fix things. Slow down, breathe, take your time to make better decisions. And if you're anxious about how to make better decisions, try to manage your stress so it doesn't cloud your thinking. Go for a walk on the beach, hit up a yoga class, or hang out with friends. Life gives you enough time. Rushing through a decision is more likely to consume your time in the long run. Number 2, stop hoarding the chips. Most people have a scarcity mindset when growing up, because our parents, our teachers, our role models instilled that in us. Most of human history was built up on a scarcity mindset. But that is no longer the case. You know why? Because over the last 200 years, humans have built an empire of technological innovation and will continue to do so. But if we keep honing our scarcity mindset, every decision will come across as be all and all decision. But it's not like that. It's okay to fail sometimes. And funnily enough, there are times that in the long run, failing was the best thing that could ever happen to you. It's a blessing in disguise. So stop watching this video now, hit pause, and think of a time when something that you wanted turned sour and it was good for you in the long run. Do it now, I'll wait. So found one? Funny, right? So stop hoarding the tips. Just like playing poker. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. The key is to keep playing. Pain plus reflection equals progress. Don't be afraid to fail. We all fail and make mistakes. By hoarding the chips, you may avoid risk rather than what is best for you. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. Number 3, take notes of why you're making a decision. Taking notes of why you're making a decision is essential to learn faster and avoid regret. I have plenty of notebooks in our house. I used to look at my past as if it was a la carte menu, and fantasize about only making the right decisions. If I only made X, Y, and Z, then my life would be that way. The truth is, you don't get that chance, unfortunately. That's who you were then. Sometimes you need to make these mistakes to get where you are now. So let it go. Next in line is to forgive yourself and forgive others too, not because you're a saint, but because holding grudges is a poison that hurts you only and not them. Number 4, make pros and cons lists. If both options are even, choose what pros you want to experience. You know, there is a suggestion from Harvard Business Review that I quite like, which is it's better to take decisions when you're not feeling down, because mental and emotional states are essential to make better decisions. So if you're down and need to decide on something important, make sure that you move your body first. Go play football or join a yoga class. You know, the mind and body are connected. And once you take your decision, trust your gut and your decision-making skills. Someone will always disagree with your decision, and that's fine. Let them be. You do you. You need to see your financial decisions through to the end to learn from that. People are allowed to have different frames of mind when living life. You don't need to be stuck by other people's judgment of what you should do or who you should be. Life is short. Own it. I would only revisit a previous decision if presented with new and important information. I would avoid sunk cost bias and make a new fresh decision. But that new information needs to be crucial rather than a nice to have. Number 5, talk with people who have made a similar decision and understand how they approach it. There are a few shortcuts in life, and one of them is by learning from someone else's mistakes and experiences. There is someone somewhere who was in the same position as you are now, who made a similar decision. Find that person, talk to them, and learn from that. If you cannot find them, then look at books. Maybe that person isn't even alive anymore, but they distilled their life experience through a book. There have been actually 100 billion humans who have lived on Earth up to now. You need to find that role model, as it will help you visualize the path you want to take. Number 6. Self-awareness will help you. Understand how unique you are and the points that you are similar or different from the people you spoke to. Some people value security more than others. Other people love adventure. Some people place a higher value on money. Other people love experiences. You must know yourself. The best way to acquire self-awareness is by living different experiences and cultivating silence. Less is more is the knowledge that few people have. When you reflect on the inputs of your life up to this point, you can hear what your body and mind has to say. Number 7, figure out if it is a 2-door or a 1-door decision. 2-door decisions are the ones that you can always go back, so you don't need to spend that much time thinking them through. Some examples are, where should I live, or what should I wear today? 1-door decisions are a little bit more complicated because you cannot go back in your decision, or it's really hard to do it. So some examples are, should I have children, or who should I marry? Should I get an MBA? Number 8, no bullshit. What would it take? This tip is actually from Tom Bilyeu from Impact Theory, which is to ask you that question to put in a solution-oriented mindset to take risks. This is actually a non-pre-mortem question where you visualize the actions that would take you to achieve a goal from A to B. Being prepared for the result of a decision makes you more likely to execute well on that and avoid regret. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, has a similar regret minimization frame of thinking that he used to take the plunge and then found Amazon. Bezos believes that all people can regret things that they never tried. As such, he took the decision to start Amazon in a way that would minimize his regrets when he's older. Number 9, avoid perfectionism. I'm a highly self-critical person, and it keeps on my toes and gives me a good edge. Then it also freezes me from action from time to time. The solution here is to accept that I'm not perfect. There is plenty of opportunities to make things better. So even though there's plenty of opportunities to make it better, and it's almost embarrassing that I'm posting this video the way that it is, I made it right now from my honest and raw thoughts, and that's enough. I'm presenting this to the world. Here, I made this. Does this video help you? If so, that's great. Then please hit the like button. If it doesn't, Thanks for making me better at writing and scripting and recording a video. Number 10, fucking yes or no. So in the beginning of your career, you must say yes to a lot of things because that's what opens up new opportunities, right? But then at a certain point, you gain credibility and you gain skills and you gain reputation, and a lot of different people come to you. That's when you have to switch your mindset from just saying yes to everything to saying no a lot. When you get to that point, a great rule of thumb is to either say fucking yes or saying no. Meaning that either the new project really excites you and therefore you must say yes, or you ought to decline that invitation. There is no middle term. That makes taking better decisions easier and frees up space for projects that make you jump out of bed in the morning. Thank you for staying to the end. If you did, please subscribe to our channel. If you have any other suggestions on how to make better decisions and specifically how to make better decisions financially, then drop in the comments below and I will reply to each one of those. Thank you very much and until next time.